Play the winner of tonight's semi-final between Judd Trumpet and Ding to get us underway. And it's good afternoon to former world champ Joe Johnson.
Good afternoon, Philip. And he can certainly play. Matsaini Amuri 6-0.
But Selt won comfortably 5-2, then beat Tepshire and New 5-1. And
I think yeah, just low. The good positional shot.
It's a measure of things. If he won the event, which of course is not enough to get into the stake for Ding over this weekend.
6.
Of course, the iron that we know and love this week. Just
24.
When he did miss, when things went against him,
is in the 2 frames before that
32.
interval.
Didn't think Karen was expecting a rejuvenation.
Who will be joining the tour as a pro next season, took him the distance.
30.
He's the firm favourite today at the outset, but if he misses Blacksoft,
Doesn't have to hit them hard. Just a little touch like that.
1.
yeah, he beat John Higgins on the way before.
Yeah, and the thing is,
9.
we all know, see a lot of.
Percent of his practice game to the match table, but he
70.
feels as though he's not scoring. He's made a couple of centuries this week.
Things a little closer because he could have won the frame there. But that misread to the middle gives
Selt,
things Junhui
24.
another.
1.
Just like that.
So
Ding.
Ding leading 2-1.
Yeah, which is incredible. Safe red. It's a good pot.
Rather more at stake today.
6.
Yes. I could get to the yellow.
13.
That will be able to pot it. Oh, yeah. No, I think the safety was the shot, but when you never easy. No, is he going? Oh, free ball. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, very near. Well, it does. It does pass the pink. I'm surprised he didn't take it on. But it's a good safety.
Yourself thinking, why didn't I go for the pot? And it looks like it might pay off.
Ding could tie.
11.
Another good pot.
20.
Played it.
26.
Nothing like a race to 6. Last night, of course, Sean Murphy winning on the final black against Ollie Lyons, who was playing in his first ranking quarter-final.
Yeah, great pot, but not. Just going to accept. to get in behind. Well, missed the red who was playing. And that's when you've just got to keep your discipline.
One.
That's a good.
Beyond winning this title, Matt Selt, were he to win it,
8.
would be English if he come away with this title this weekend. At the moment, Judd Trump, who's
Good recovery shot. It's a good pot.
Matthew Selt, 18.
and it's been
Just before the World Championship. It's the only tournament that everybody wants to win.
that's missing really, and it would be a huge story, of course, the Chinese snooker. But of course,
And that gave Matt
One.
Selt
5. Eleven. Nineteen.
looking start.
23.
that's be
27.
safe. Or at least to snooker's required step.
Avoid falling 2 frames adrift.
Max. Doesn't want to hit the black. Looks a bit narrow. Yes, it just.
Thank you.
I think the very fact that Ding is playing on for the snookers here, yes, it's only 2, but there might have, he has previously, but his enthusiasm, his zest for snooker seems to be back this week, and he's trying.
This red to the bottom corner. Which is missed.
One.
Nice. And that's what he's played, and he's played it well.
Eight.
And this should be one of them. Oh, he tried to get in right behind the black.
Junhui, 15.
Tried to leave it tight to the black.
Followed by a double. It's been a frustrating start for Ding. He's not with the beginning in the early running for Ding.
8. $15. 20. 26. 33 on the frame.
So Matt Selt mops up the colours. Ding Junhui with 1 or 2.
It was a good break off by Ding Junhui, forcing Matt. Yes. Very close. very close.
Yeah.
Forced him to take in a difficult brown on, and now that was he's missed the for Ding Junhui.
1.
Gets his chance. What can he do?
7.
This is only his 9th event of the season. That red eludes him, and he don't.
13.
Well, is there a plant there? It's a good pot.
To this point, so he's just got to hang on in there. That's Selt.
It's a real bonus.
12.
Nicely played.
19. 26.
The fact that the frames have been relatively
33.
bitty too. He's monopolising the table.
Next to the black. There'll be 42 points in the game, 43 on the table. But he's missed that. And who knows? That almost went in and out. Overcut it.
At the moment, it's very much being played on Matt Selt's terms. Ding try as he might, just can't. At some point in the not too distant future, the frames will be more to his liking.
Selt trying to. Caught it from behind.
1.
Ding Junhui. He's played some good set here.
9.
this red in. He can. That wasn't a gimme. He's hit it well.
That was a good shot.
He can still tie, of course. Come on. All 6 colours needed to force the respot.
The brown to be able to get to the blue.
5.
To get to the pink.
9.
And in it goes. Well played, Ding. So,
played it well. Well, that's what he's played, but caught it just. Good pot. Good pot.
delighted to have won that frame match as the underdog, even allowing for the fact that Ding has had a pretty ordinary couple of seasons, but he's played superb.
Yes, and kind of forced him to take in that red on, so to pot that good red. Now.
Foul.
And things. Oh, what a let-off.
Well, he did leave something, and what a terrific...
7.
Played the cat his mind on the shot.
Previous frame could have gone his way after he forced the respot. It wasn't to be. Selt knocked in that. Well, he's got a lot to fall back on from this week, if not from the last couple of seasons,
23.
because he has played, taken to a decider against Junhui.
Pace positional shot a lot easier. It's a slow. Yeah, good pot.
44.
Under control. And if you can win this,
that yes, 3-1 he would have taken for sure at the outset, but whether that could yet turn out to be a turning point. There's a long, long way in the race to 6. 3-1, definitely how well Matt Selt has handled this session, but
65.
It means that
he could have done with being straighter on this blue.
And what a really good red it was into the centre.
And as I said earlier, it doesn't look to be playing.
Someone's phone going off, but happily it's not going to impact get here.
Can't do it this time.
Thank you. 85.
Yeah, nicely played.
Doing this well again, isn't it? It's been a while. 4 quarterfinals last season, nothing better than those who he has been the source of inspiration for in China. The likes of looking up to Ding.
Foul.
That's the trailblazer in 4-zip. Had he potted that long red at the start of final and a meeting with either Judd Trump or Sean Murphy, who are in action from 5 o'clock UK time this afternoon. You can watch that here on digital, of course, on
Junhui.
1.
Let's see if we can.
Seven. 10.
can. And as I
23.
said earlier, if he keeps his discipline, then
Not just the fact that he's played well this week, it's been his mentality when things haven't necessarily been.
although he's run out of position,
Ding Junhui, 38.
hasn't missed. Perfect weight. Get a... Yeah, that's a good shot to... There's the yellow going safe. Just...
One.
Good. Looks like swinging the cue ball around two cushions and into the reds. And shot in this frame.
7.
He can go up for the brown, which is the last
15.
ball of it. Oh, he could get down
20.
for the important thing.
28.
On his terms, the big break before the interval, and now perhaps thinking about the
34.
possibility of a 4-0 lead before.
Now shots change things, isn't it? You know, that long red.
Matt's reaction walking back to his chair, that he knew that he'd missed the boat there, and that
He could very well have lost that frame.
48.
that frustration was compounded in losing the re-spotted black all week. And
55.
Selt might just have a bit of a right back in it.
Ability.
Ding Junhui, 6.
With his lead shaved to 1. 6, of course, is the target. Remember this evening from 5 o'clock. Well, he hit the red thick, but that red stays out. So
But he's still in front.
41.
Getting closer. Oh, he's missed a simple red to the middle. Really close.
not even close. So things are getting a bit tense now. Back to where he was. That's Selt looking to win what would be the biggest title of his career.
Now the pot.
1.
Well, if Ding wins the tournament, he'd be...
But a good
7.
recovery.
Going to move too clear again.
Needs to do a big bounce here.
$11.
It looks good.
$16.
Had another chance straight after Ding's error.
24.
He takes this next red. It opens the way for all the others. 25 points behind now.
32.
But he's fair. Shot that he played. Put any side on the cue ball.
40.
3 each. Still anybody's.
Nil and had the long red to this
48.
right corner. That's the way it feels at the moment because Ding has been a different.
He was in two minds there
56.
whether to play for the.
Yeah.
Needs the blue.
65. 68.
Instead, it's surely
72.
going to be and a best of 5 frame match from here for
83.
score. And beginning to look like the player who's got to the semi-finals this week with Ding chasing his 15th ranking title this weekend. All pretty scrappy.
Far away at all. Never easy. And he has left the red.
1.
Got a few balls. Can do with getting into the.
7.
Well, he looked at it.
The better player in the first 3 frames. He did have a bit of a run of the ball as well, but
1.
To the corner, leaving himself there.
Seven.
Yeah, doesn't need.
15.
Not yet. Oof, that nearly went in. Now, got this. So, not taking the risk,
as we were saying,
except the red he played, which he very nearly did. Where's that red going?
1.
He's not on the colour.
he's not, but he could easily have led that red over the hole.
That's what his plan is. No, didn't hit it half ball. You seen something different?
He can't he? No wonder Ding was up quickly. What a chance this is for Selt.
That's a good pot.
Four.
Needs to slow down a little.
It's a really good chance for Selt.
12.
Played into the reds and he really didn't need to.
19.
Cushion in the balk area.
26.
Oh, he's overcut it.
Much.
Still got plenty to do.
Left-handed. And he played one like that the other day and made a mess of it.
As in now. Oh, it's bags of room.
5.
Certainly everything pointed to Ding having.
He
9.
needs down to the blue.
16.
There's the pot.
For Matt Selt.
23.
Well, Junhui,
28.
for his fourth frame on the back, is going to have to dig deep because he knows
24.
this frame.
41
But it's
on
Ding
the frame.
Junhui who made frames to 3. He's still very much in contention, of course. Only one behind, 6 is the target.
One.
To replicate his form in practice, you know, the odd collapse, as long as you learn from it, is
7.
part of the journey. Turn the match back in his favour.
14.
Dutch, he's made a couple of centuries in this tournament.
22.
Got the pink. But it gets the safety shot.
Are we heading the same way today? For Matt Selt, it would be.
Pushing the red towards that right.
But he's not that one in.
1. 9. 17.
He's going to leave a red on if he misses it. But he
25.
didn't miss it.
$31.
Yeah, he certainly wouldn't normally.
Two snookers required.
Match Selt 46.
Ding.
One.
So that's 3 snookers now.
8. 16.
They have to play that red next to the pink.
24.
Got it too thin.
These are weak.
Yeah, in it goes. That's the end of this frame. So Matt Selt has stopped the rot. Right back in contention. And so, final. What a battle.
Foul. Match Selt 6.
Ding Junhui. which it didn't. It was a good connection. Very good.
One. Seven.
Well,
14.
well played. He's got a great chance.
29.
He's done well, you know.
He should have won them, so to get that disappointment out of his
37.
mind, one of
44. $52.
Now, needs a bit of luck. And he didn't get...
but this frame not done, and he split the reds open. Get some balls awkward.
Oh, he thought it was in. He was on his way round.
What a difference that could have made had it dropped as it is. It's surely Matt Selt's frame. The pre-match favourite had all the momentum, but Selt has had other ideas.
1.
It'll be okay. But you just never know.
Thank you.
Has got to go, of course.
Safety.
Junhui, 23.
And that he needs to win the remaining two. Selt led 3-0, Ding led 4-3. And now Selt is one away at 5-4. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. No doubt about this one. He absolutely thumped it.
Oh, he slipped.
7.
Just a question of
13.
how many he can glean from it.
And into them he goes.
He's not messing, is he? A couple of centuries in the process.
90. $25.
Decided against it.
31.
Maybe this. Blue.
37.
And then play. And yes. And he's played it well.
46.
All-time Ding, not just because of the number of centuries he's made, but
In.
$54.
7th in the all-time list.
Red.
62.
He's wonderful cushion.
Yeah, Matt Selt's done absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, he did a lot right. Well, it's been a terrific match, this.
70.
Going to Matt Selt, then Junhui took over. Selt responded impressively to losing 4 on a bounce.
It's time they played.
And Ding will hope for a similar result.
70.
Oh, what a shame. It would have been his 10th of the tournament, but he'll for the title and £100,000 first prize to well, not as
But this red to the right corner.
4.
He's under. He's missed it. So,
1.
yeah, good red.
I can remember talking to him at World Championship qualifying in 2020.
He dropped
8.
a little.
$14. 21.
Hoping for a bit of luck.
That was some way off the cushion, however, so
That's what he's played for. But he get a better chance.
33.
Well,
pot the black first. And he's seen the
favourite. He's got one cushion. No, he didn't get anywhere near enough side on the cue ball. No.
Oh, it's a cracker.
That was a beauty, wasn't it? The red.
Michael Selt, 6.
Well, we're heading for something similar here.
Looks a good safety if he's...
No, no problem.
left and he could have potted the red. And that looks pretty good. He could see it. He could see it. Not risking the pot. He's seen something different. Oh, that's so...
I was wobbling all over the place, that cue, but
He looks a little heavy.
last week. And now Matt Selt is surely, but this is surely the biggest moment. Great stuff this week, and he's undoubtedly getting back to form, which is great. Has beat